Have you ever taken the service in Beirut? If you did, were you ever surprised to find a woman driving instead of a man? Well, whenever I'm in Beirut, I usually either prefer walking or taking the service for transportation instead of having to deal with unavailable parking spaces. Last week, I was waiting for a service next to a main road, and to my surprise, the service that stopped had a woman driving. So my first reaction was, okay. So I told her my destination and I got in. She welcomed me, so I sat. And the first thing I did was to check on her front glass if she had the official service sticker in order to make sure that she's an official service driver. After confirming that she was, I began thinking about her situation, about what this represents, and how great it was, even though she had a large wooden stick right next to her. After several minutes of driving in the service, a woman from the back seat asks the driver if she passes by this road every day because she would like her 16-year-old son to take the service with this woman specifically. Is it because she felt safe with this woman? Is it because she prefers a woman driver than a man driver? Well, the driver knew what she was doing. She was confident. She was picking up people and ignoring their reactions because everyone on board had a surprised face because they were aware that the person driving was a woman and not a man. That situation made me think about how there really shouldn't be a career barrier that would stand in the way of a person's source of living, hobby, or community service. Being the driver of that service, that woman is already an agent of change, because people are going to see her, they're going to notice her situation, and they will slowly begin normalizing the concept of having women join this career path, which is known to be a man's job. Also, other women, whether in need or not, will notice this driver and might think that maybe they could get a similar job and work instead of staying at home, for example. Social traditions and complexities shouldn't create sexist barriers that would diminish job opportunities for certain groups. People should adapt to situations in order to allow people to grab their opportunities, whether large or small. Let's take this woman as an example. Let's suppose that she's a single mother and her ex-husband can't drive his service because of an injury. Wouldn't she want to use her only source of income to live? Driving that service might be her only source of income to feeding her child. We should encourage people like her who create a step forward for societal change and development. And we should all have an open mind and an open mentality that would accept societal progression, whether similar to this situation or not. I mean, at the end of the day, would you think it's fair that some people have access to all jobs while others don't?